Hey guys, what's up? It's Ethan here with another Bionicle MOC. This one is part of my new series I'm calling Apocalypse. I'll go into detail about what that is later in the video, and I'll probably have, might have a video coming out, just to explain a bit about Apocalypse. I'm not sure. So yeah, this, if you've seen any of my old videos, you might have seen my old self-moc review mono. You can go check that out on my channel. It's one of my older videos, not really a good mock. No, my older mocks were not as good quality, not as much detail, stuff like that. So basically, in Apocalypse, this is after the events of BIONICLE Generation 1. So if you've read, I think it was a comic book, Madanui, after he comes back in a big robot and takes over the old robot, gets rid of Makuta, sacrifices himself building a planet for all of the Bionicles that ever existed to live on the planet. So I'm just kind of continuing off of that. So basically, the people, like the Matoran, the Voyatoran, I think they were called, or something like that, all of those people, every Bionicle that ever existed, even the Toa, all the different types of Toa, they have nothing to believe in, no god, no great power. So they wanted to build one. So they build this. They use parts from Matanui's old body and parts from Makuta's body, not knowing that they're the exact same, and one's Makuta and one's Matanui. So they build this thing they call the deity. And if you don't know what a deity is, it's like a god, deity. They build this thing, and guess whose parts are in it? Makuta's. So he takes over, making this thing evil. He raises an army. I did a how-to on one of the mocks in the Deaton army. That's why he's called a Deaton soldier. You can go check that out. That was posted 2 days ago. His review is going to be coming out after this video, so stay tuned for that as well. So, the deity raises this army and just wipes everything out, turns everything into a wasteland, everything's gone to hell, everything's destroyed. So they build these things called the arcs. The arcs, if you've ever played Rage, there are these things called, I think they're called arcs in Rage as well, but they're like these, basically a thing where people sit and cryogenetic freeze until the apocalypse is over. Fallout has similar things, except some weird stuff goes on in Fallout's things, vaults. So what happens is the whole thing is going to hell. So Mono, this is Mono. He just looks a lot different. He is fighting off the deity soldiers and whatnot. They captured him. The deity liked his skill, wanted to turn him into one of his great generals. So he put him in the Vault, which is a specialized arc to transform people into Deaton generals or great heroes or stuff like that. So what happens is they change him into this, and all the yellow is supposed to be gold, or was going to be gold, and all the black was going to be the Mata red and silver that the Deaton army wears. Those colors. You'll see what I talk about, what I'm talking about if you see any of the videos for the Deaton soldier. The how-to's out right now. Go check it out after this video. Anyways, he didn't like that idea and broke out in this form before it all turned red and gold and stuff. And he was going to be given the name Wraith. So he adopted the name Wraith. Now he calls himself the Fallen Angel, because he didn't really, kinda, yeah. I'm just rambling, saying random stuff now. So let's get into the build of this guy. He is very tall. Dang it, I don't have any of my older mocks. By the way, I've taken all my old mocks apart. So I had a bunch of the old mocks, and I took them all apart, including some of the skull dudes that I was building. Yeah, I took them all apart. I was getting sick of them, wanting to make some better looking guys. So I'm going with this. So he's very tall. I don't know how tall he is. I don't have measurements either. But he's very tall. Just reach over here. So let's go with the feet here. So feet, they are custom. They use these black, I don't know if you can see the detail very well. They're, what set are those from? Toa, and the black Inika, I believe, comes with them. They're those on top of a whole massive interlocked Technic lift arm half piece things. And then on the bottom we have these, you can't see that, my bad. These little orange things coming out, kind of like the Jester boots, how they have like the, you know, the whoosh at the end. It's kind of what I wanted there. Knees, I'm very happy with. Very, very happy with. See, this is a standard sized, that's actually a Rocky leg piece there, lower leg. So it's about double the size of that for the whole leg. This is all just Technic. Really happy with the knee bit though. I really like the look of that. These legs were so wobbly at first, my gosh, like, because it was just this one joint down at the bottom. So I had to add in some stabilizers, had to redo the bottom of the foot, had to redo part of the thigh, and move this arm in the way. The thigh is just some bunch of Technic stuff, and then a black Roxy foot with a hand connector filling in the gap. That's a new technique that you'll see on a lot of MOCs and building, especially one that I'm currently in the process of building. So yeah, that is the legs. You'll see these silver things. These are his weapons. They're actually throwing knives, and they're not stuck on. Let me show you. They are, but they aren't. They're just on an axle with a pin or stud, and then you can pull them off and throw them. And you stick them back on, and he has 4 knives, 2 holsters that hold 2 knives. So that's his weapon. The back. Oh, dropping my camera. Oh crap. Okay, we're going into freestyle mode because I pulled it off the stand. Okay, so back. I had a Kitangu figure that I said I would never take apart because I really liked that figure, and I took him apart to build this guy. So yeah, I doubt you care, but whatever. So a lot of pieces from Kitangu are in here. That is his chest guard. It just got a little bit of greeble right there. Those are his leg shin things on the back of the arms. You know, all those yellow are there. A bunch of the Technic stuff is from him too. These I really wanted to use. They're black minifig styled wing pieces, you know. From Chima, the Ice Tribe bird dudes. Have those, just a bit more greeble in there. Focus. You don't want to focus. Alright. Just more stuff leading up to the shaping of the body. Arms. And 3 individually posable fingers and you can't see that, thumb. So he actually has kind of realistic hands. So that is Wraith, a fallen angel, formerly known as Mono. So that's my new self-moc. You can let me know what you think of this guy in the comments, or like the video, do something, you know, check out some other stuff. Be awesome if you could. Yeah, and also be waiting for more Apocalypse MOCs, especially the Deaton ones, because those are coming out and they're going to be cool. And yeah, just, yeah, I'll see you later. See you in another video.